Hey, what's up guys, Brad here. So today we have Dragunity Overdrive, the brand new EX deck, finally in Duel Links. The 3rd anniversary campaigns are here, the gems, the gold, the tickets, the whatever, finally here, and we're going to be looking at Dragunities in today's video. The new cards coming in the new deck, we're going to test them out in ranked PvP and see how well they do. Now, Dragunities in Duel Links previously were a very OTK heavy strategy. Now, going second, you'd go to Variana, you'd double your attack points, you'd try and do 4k in one go. That was how you played the deck. Now, you still do that, but given that the meta has shifted so much since then, you now have more versatility in the Dragunity deck and more options to go into. So let's take a look at the new cards for the deck, dive into some replays, and hope you guys enjoy the video. So first up, we have Dragunity Armor Leviathan. This guy is a brand new main deck boss monster that by itself can be a big boy that's very easy to summon out by attributing one monster you control equipped with another Dragunity card, so that makes it a very easy target to summon out. Also on summon, you then get to special summon or equip at least a Dragunity tuner in your graveyard, you equip with Phalanx, you can special summon it, and then go into a level 10 Synchro very easily. Now, this card also combos well with Senatus because you can then discard it off Senatus to then special for your deck, then use this guy in the graveyard to get out your level 10 Ascalon again. So this card, a very cool card. I'm only running one of them in the build I'm currently playing with, but you might see in the replays me change up the builds a little bit. I'll try and note what changes are in each replay if I can do. Now, we have Senatus as well, which is another very powerful card from the EX deck that lets you discard a Dragunity card to equip one Dragunity Dragon type tuner in your deck onto it. So you can equip, say an Eccles to then, get rid of it to pop a card on the field, or 99.9% of the time, you're going to get a Phalanx out to special summon it to then go into your level 6 Synchro plays. Now, this deck does use the level augmentation skills so that you can, say, if you have a level 2 in your hand, you can then summon your level 6, make it level 8, bring back your Phalanx, go for a level 10, or if you have a level 4 in hand, you can bypass going into your level 6 Synchro and go straight into Ascalon. Now, what does Ascalon do? He is really cool because he requires one Dragunity tuner plus one or more non-tuner monsters, so he doesn't require a specific winged beast or whatever, so unlike the boy Barker, who we are running in the deck, he's not as limited, so that's a very good thing. Very strong attack points. You can banish one Dragunity monster from your graveyard to target one monster opponent controls and banish it. You can do this as many times per turn as you want, so you can pretty much clear your opponent's entire board very quickly with this card coming out because you'll have at least 2 cards in the graveyard to use with this. More than likely or not, you might have 3 or 4. You can then get some insane amounts of pops off. Now, the best thing about this card, I think, is that if it's destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can then synchro summon one monster in your extra deck just like that. Without using any materials, you just summon it out to the field. It's treated as a synchro summon, so if you were to say this dies, go into, say, a Variana, you then get to equip a card from your graveyard, or if you need to, bring out Gay Bolg, and then you have a monster on the field that can increase his attack points depending on how many monsters your opponent has left in their battle phase to attack with. So this card being destroyed lets you open up a ton of options for you, and likes to set up for your next turn. Like if you go into a Barker, you can then potentially equip this card to Barker, and then on your next turn, get a Militum out and special summon this Ascalon back out from your Barker. So there are some very cool plays with this card, with this deck, and the deck build I have right now is my first kind of go at it. It's not going to be the most optimal version. I'm missing a ton of cards I really want in here, like multiple copies of Lance, Forbidden Lance, maybe even some more cards of Constants, because honestly, in my testing I found that it didn't really matter too much whether you had access to the cards of Constants or not. I felt like with the hands I got where I bricked, it was literally me opening 4 level 2s, If you had anything else, then it was either, you had some back row or you had a bit of time before you got into your main plays, but in general the deck is fairly consistent. Of course, let me know what you think down below and what changes you make to the deck. Thanks for watching, I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. Enjoy the replays.
Duel! 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 Duel!